Believe it or not, this is the Crows' 25th season in the AFL. The club has enjoyed some wonderful victories and suffered some heartbreaking losses. Success is never without pain. As the year unfolds, we'll delve into the collection of memorable moments thanks to Toyota. And they've been there from the very start as the club's major sponsor. Someone else who's been there from the beginning and who's still at West Lakes is a man who bears his own pre-season scars from the early days.
The reason I went first in the firewalking was primarily it was my idea that I had germinated with Graham Corns. I said this would be a great idea for the team. It's all about mental toughness and strength and resilience. I think it'd be great to do. I was in a pretty good trance before the firewalking in terms of the practice. You need to actually practice a lot in terms of getting your mind right to walk over hot coals. And you have to, they're 1100 degrees. But on the night, I had a distraction. I had Sean Tasker and Anthony Ingerson in each arm. And just before I was going to walk across the coals, I could feel Sean Tasker moving away, dropping an expletive, saying how hot it was, and it broke my complete concentration. But I had all these people watching me about to walk on the fire. And so I just went down the runway of the fire and I burnt my feet. I had embedded pieces of hot wood in my feet. It was very painful. I said, have you got something for the pain? They injected my thigh with pethidine. All of a sudden, I was pretty relaxed.
Well, I'm not really worried that I got through okay. Just a couple of little burns on the way, so it's no big deal.
I did burn my feet, but about a week later, I played a game of footy and it was all good.
What a crazy night that was. Well, Nigel and I certainly considered ourselves fit when we played, but we would be no match for the current Crows. Speed and endurance is so crucial these days, and it's all done in the pre-season. For everyone, that means sun, sweat and pain. And I mean pain.
Yeah, look, it's been a really hard start to pre-season. I guess it's what we expected, but the boys have actually really enjoyed the freshness to our sessions and a few new ideas that have been thrown our way in the way that we're going to train. So it's been, as I said, really taxing and hard, but I can see that there's going to be a great reward for our effort, you know, come game time. Doing a hard session with Tomo, and I think if you had got Tomo in the same frame, it might have put things into perspective on what they're going, because as you can see, yeah, there's not too much going on. I work as hard as I can. I can blow up quickly, but then deflate just as quick.
When he's not chasing the leather, Patrick Dangerfield enjoys nothing more than chasing a good catch. He's a serious fisherman. whether it be going for the big ones in the Northern Territory or fly fishing in New Zealand. For him, it's all about relaxation.
When I go out fishing, I feel like you can't be reached by anyone. I generally turn my phone off, and it's sort of my, place of zen. So I launch off West Beach, and you can go across to Ardrossan, where Source is from, and fish the drops off there. But it's just a time when you can really relax. It's hard in season, but I think you have to make time for fishing because it's one of those things that I find really relaxes me. So it's important to fit it into the schedule when that sort of permits. Dad was a pretty keen fisherman, and I sort of started fishing when I was, I reckon, 2 or 3 years old, just going out with Dad fishing off the beach, and then he later bought a small tinny, so I took that out for the first time completely by myself when I was 7. So the fascination started then, and it's been with me ever since. I generally take my fiancée Marty out with me. She's very low maintenance, and she can back the trailer down, which none of the boys can do. Sammy Jakes is a keen fisherman, but I've taken a few out. Andy Otten comes out with me a fair bit, and Jake Kelly as well. That's the biggest bluefin I've caught, yeah. We fished off Victor, and we were lucky enough to catch, I think it was 14 tuna that day, and that one was about 20 odd kilos. So we were just trawling, probably similar to a speed that we're doing at the moment, and that was certainly one of my favourite catches. The trout that's in that photo, that's one of my favourite fish I think I've ever caught. I went away with my fiancée Marty last year. We went to New Zealand, we toured around the North Island, and we fished Lake Taupo, and one of the rivers that leads into Lake Taupo, and that was a different sort of fishing. It's fly fishing, so you're working the rod and really almost hunting the fish with the way that you're looking for them. So that's a pretty special catch. Yeah, that's actually in Byron Bay. That's a flathead I caught casting. I think I would have been no older than 10 years old, but that's almost my most memorable catch because it was totally by myself. I was just casting into a few snags, and it was a pretty decent sized flathead. So that's almost my favourite catch, I reckon. I love eating the fish that we catch, but at the same time, I'm a bit of an environmentalist. Only catch and keep what we can eat, and anything more than that, it's catch and release.
Now, there's still time to grab a seat at the Adelaide Oval by purchasing a 3-game membership. Just go to 19thman.com.au for more details. Don't miss the opportunity to experience the fantastic atmosphere at Adelaide Oval.